Hi everyone, Bear from Bear Reads Books. Welcome back to my channel. It's time for a little mini book haul today. I don't think I've done a book haul for months, so this will be fun. It's not much, but when you've been in isolation for a while and you get a chance to go to a real bookstore and browse, and you've got cash money in your wallet, it's an exciting day. That's what happened today, folks. I thought I'll just go and have a bit of a look through the bookshop, then realised I had some cash in my wallet that I hadn't spent because I haven't been anywhere, and then the mood just overtook me and I walked out with 4 books. Oh well. So now, and I really have been very, very good. I haven't bought many books at all recently. Now, so the first one is, this one arrived in the mail, this is Parkland by Dave Cullen. This is for my BookTube Prize reading for non-fiction, and so none of them, of the 6 that I need to read, are in the bookshop, unfortunately. So they're all quite American based and not popular in Australia, so I've had to buy one from an internet provider, from an internet online bookstore. The rest I'm going to have to do by ebook or audiobook, I think. But Dave Cullen, Parkland, about the survivors of the Parkland shooting, which sounds interesting. It'll be fun. Not fun. It'll be fine, is what I meant to say. Apologies. It'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be a very interesting read. It's got this far through the book. It's got this far through the book prize already, so it'll be a good read. And the other 4 that I bought today, let me go through them with you. Look at these beautiful colours. Aren't they just lovely? Beautiful colours. So many people colour code their bookshelves. Mine are just everywhere. I just got shit everywhere. It doesn't really matter what order. I've got like dusty old Penguin classics right next to something beautiful and new. I don't alphabetise. If I finish, I've got a couple of shelves on the left that are stuff I haven't read yet that I want to read, and then when I read it, it just goes anywhere where there's a spare spot in any other place. So I don't alphabetise, I don't colour code, but then I see pictures of people that colour code their bookshelves and I think, man, that looks beautiful, that looks fantastic. But just the effort that takes and the time that takes, man, I don't know. How should I organise these things? Anyway, that's another video. So I do have 4 more. This one in particular is, I saw in my days of isolation, I saw an interview with the author of this book, The School of Restoration by Alice Achan, about educating girls in Uganda. And this woman has opened schools and runs schools. She has done since the late 80s. And the School of Restoration is the story of one Ugandan woman who has given hope to hundreds of female survivors of war and violence. And I saw a very, very inspiring interview with her via Skype on one of our news programs a couple of days ago. It just sounded a very interesting woman who's obviously worked very, very hard to educate girls where previously they would have had 0 opportunity to do so. That is a fantastically uplifting story, and I think in these times where we're isolated away and closeted away from the rest of the world, reading a book like that is a wonderful thing to do. So that was The School of Restoration. Looking forward to that one. And then the other ones, a couple of Australian ones, which you may not have heard of, but should be good. This one's called Fauna. I love this cover. Fauna by Donna Mazza. How far would you go to save your daughter? Set 17 years into a very recognisable future, Fauna is an astonishing psychological drama with an incredible twist. What if the child you're carrying is not entirely human? I should read the backs of books before I buy them. Maybe that's the problem. Using DNA technology, scientists have started to reverse the extinction of creatures like the woolly mammoth and the Tasmanian tiger. The benefits of this radical approach could be far-reaching, but how far will they go? Okay, okay, Please tell me this woman's not going to give birth to a Tasmanian tiger or a baby woolly mammoth. I'm thinking it's a little bit better than that, but sounds interesting. Fauna by Donna Mazza. That's an Australian one, I do believe. I really should read the back of these. The Coconut Children, and the cover of this is just amazing. The Coconut Children by Vivian Pham. And life in a troubled neighbourhood demands too much, too young, but Sunny wouldn't really know. Watching the world from her bedroom window, she exists only in second-hand romance novels and falls for any fast food employee who happens to spare her a glance. Everything changes with the return of Vince, a boy who became a legend after he was hauled away in handcuffs at 14. Okay, it's an urgent, moving and wise debut from a gifted storyteller. The Coconut Children by Vivian Pham. And again, I bought it because of this beautiful cover. And finally, Liam Piper, Liam Piper, Sweetness and Light. And again, amazing cover. Another Australian one set overseas, India. And I've had a bad experience with novels set in India recently. You've heard me whinge about Madhuri Vijay's Far Field, which I've recorded a rant video. I've mentioned that I didn't like it, and then I recorded a rant video, and it was just me just unleashing on Madhuri Vijay, and I never published it. Maybe I should. Anyway, I'm sure this is great. So India, monsoon season, Connor, an Australian expat with a brutal past, spends his time running low-stakes scams on tourists in a sleepy beachside town. Sasha, an American in search of spiritual guidance, heads to an isolated ashram in the hope of mending a broken heart. Sweetness and Light, Liam Piper. That's it. Some 5 little books. That's my nice little book haul. Some Australian stuff, some BookTube prize stuff, some other stuff. It's amazing the weird and wonderful things you buy when you've got cash in your pocket and haven't been out of the house in 2 weeks. Have a great day, everyone, wherever you may be, and I will see you again soon. Thanks, bye.